Hi everyone, my name is Robin. For those of you who don't know me, I'm one of the massage therapists on the team at One Elephant, and I'm coming to you today to show you some exercises to help you through this really tense time that we're all dealing with when it comes to social distancing and self-isolation. It's a lot of stress, and for those of you who are still working at home on your computers, I'm sure you're feeling it in your neck and shoulders. So that's kind of what we're going to focus on today, focusing on the upper body mainly. I'm going to show you some stretches that you probably already know, you've done before. Just going to review it a little bit. One thing I want to preface that's really important before starting these exercises is reminding you that if you're feeling any pain or numbness, tingling, dizziness, nausea, anything like that when you're doing any of these exercises, of course stop right away, discontinue the exercise immediately. Obviously there's going to be a certain level of normal discomfort that you feel during a stretch. That's a stretch sensation. We all know what that feels like, but it shouldn't be pain. So let's get right into it. The first stretch is an easy one. First of all, you're going to do all these stretches seated with your feet flat on the floor. And you want to choose a chair that you're comfortable in, that you can lean against the backrest. Your posture doesn't have to be perfect when you do this. Try to just sit nice and comfortably and relaxed. So the first one is to just bring your chin towards your chest, and you're going to feel this stretch in the back of the neck here, especially since our heads have been working, those muscles have been working a lot harder to hold our heads up with our postures all scrunched and tight. So you're going to feel that back there. You're going to bring the chin down towards the chest. You're going to bring your hands behind your head if you want a little bit of an added stretch there. And you're going to breathe while you do this. You're going to breathe in first, and breathe out as you come down. And you're going to hold that for 15 to 30 seconds. And as you breathe out at the end of that movement, really just let your shoulders and arms rest down next to your head. The only place you should still feel tension, holding on, is in the fingers behind your head, and everything else should just be relaxed and loose. And keep breathing throughout the stretch. Really important not to hold your breath. Get oxygen to the tissues. Help your body settle in by breathing. And just breathe at your own pace, at your own rhythm. Nice deep breaths. And that's that stretch. The next one I'm going to show you is an easy side bending stretch. You're just going to bend your ear towards your shoulder until you start to feel that pull in the upper trap along the shoulder there. You're going to bring your hand to the side of the head. Again, you can stop here if you don't want to add the hand, but if you want a little bit more, you can bring the hand up by the ear, breathe in and out. And again, holding for 15 to 30 seconds. Try to keep your eyes open while you do these stretches to keep you present. Keep you noticing if you're feeling any dizziness or anything like that. Bring your hand down first, and then roll your head out of the stretch. Just like the same thing with that first one, roll yourself out of it because it helps recruit extra muscles in the neck to help you out of it so that it's not uncomfortable. So that's that one. The last one is similar to that first one. In that first one where you're bending sideways, you're using your nose as a center point. You're keeping it in the middle. In this next one, you're going to point your nose down towards your armpit. This is going to target slightly different muscles. You're going to feel this kind of from the base of your skull to your shoulder blade. Nose towards your armpit. Hand goes to the back of the head where it meets the neck. Again, breathe in first. And breathe out as you pull down. Again, keeping your eyes open. You're going to bring the hand down first and roll out of it after you've held it for 15 to 30 seconds. So that's these 3 stretches I wanted to show you targeting the neck. They're really good ones. They're some of my favorites. The last one I'm going to show you is targeting the upper back. You're going to feel this next one kind of more in between the shoulder blades and in the shoulders as a whole. But you're going to, still seated, just bring your hands out in front of you with your wrists in line with your shoulders. And you're going to really, once you bring the hands forward, really push those shoulders out and away from you. And really squeeze those knuckles together because you don't want those hands to come apart. But you're going to notice that bringing those shoulders forward is going to want to pull those hands apart because your shoulder blades are separating, which is good. That's what we want. And then you're going to breathe in and out. And as you breathe out, bring your head down towards your chest. And you really want to imagine that there's a point in your hands and a point in your upper back that are just moving away from each other. And that'll really help you feel that stretch in the upper back. And when you come out of the stretch after you've held it, hands down first, and then kind of roll yourself up. And that's it for this video. Stay tuned, and I'm going to show you another one for a pec stretch to help open up the chest. Thanks, guys.